there, everyone. Hope you all are well and finding your peace. We're going to go ahead and get into this next video. So far we had a Zoom call and a face-to-face. And once our procedure was paid for in full, minus our medication, our co-pays, we were given calendars on how to administer our medication for optimal egg production. And the nurse is basically going to go over our calendar and review it with us. So go ahead and check it out.
All right. Okay. And then what's going to happen is you're going to, on the 28th, start estrase. And this is vaginally. Okay?
Yeah, we got that.
Okay? You're going to do that on the 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 31st, you're coming in for blood and ultrasound. We actually have Rebella here to check your titers.
You guys declined the carrier screening in October, so you still don't need it then, right?
Correct.
For yourself? Okay.
Correct.
You can still do it if you want to see if you have anything, but okay. So let's go through this. We got your ID panels. I got your ID panel. You had chickenpox. Oh, rubella immunity. That was the other thing. Do you know if you're rubella immune?
Janelle? That's the, yeah, she has been vaccinated for the MMR.
For the MMR?
Yeah.
And when did you receive the MMR booster?
I'll have to ask my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ask her and see when she got it, just so I know.
If not, we'll just have to obtain them somehow. We can go through
Yeah. You can actually walk into any Walgreens, go back to the pharmacy. They can load it to what we call MICR, which is the Michigan Immunization record. And they should be able to print off all your immunizations for you because they have to be registered with the state.
Okay.
I believe I might have had two. My shot record was lost when I was a child, and I had to go back.
Yeah. Well, even if you got your immunization as a child, we still check to make sure you're actually immune. Like, I cannot hold my immunity for rubella.
Oh, wow.
So I've had 3 boosters in my life, and now I don't get boosters because I go from immune to equivocal, which is like right between, and then non-immune. And I keep going back and forth. So anyway, okay. So we got that all done. So go ahead and send your sperm over. Let's get that done. Make sure they send 2 vials for IVF. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And that will, you work with the andrology department. When they receive it, they'll give us a notation that they received it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go through your calendar here. You should be on. Are you getting your period yet? Are we still waiting?
Janelle's still waiting. However, the last we spoke with Dr. Gago in person, she told her to take her Eliasin on cycle day 3 of her last period, which began on 12/2, and she started the Eliasin on 12/4.
Perfect. Okay. So she's on 12/4 started.
Yep.
Eliasin. All right. So you can just change your calendar then.
Okay.
I bet you, I thought you had, Kenzie did the calendar, so she probably just wasn't sure. So go ahead you said 12/4, you started Eliasin. So on your calendar, write cycle day 1, and then just write, Eliasin here and all the way through. You can put a line through this. So yeah, on the 28th, you're going to stay on your birth control, but now you're adding estrase vaginally. Okay. 1 tablet.
And now, does that have to, can it, like the entrance of the vagina, is that okay? Or does it have to go?
Yep. No. Put it way up there. Like, put it on your finger like you're going to
like the tip of it?
And push it up there.
Okay.
Yep. And then the 29th. Okay. So then on the 29th, you're going for that COVID test. Okay. And then the 31st is when you come in for blood and ultrasound. Which office do you guys like to use?
We like the Brighton office.
Okay.
Is that okay, babe? This is Sade talking for Janelle.
Yeah,
I'll be carrying.
No, I figured it out. I got you.
Okay.
29 COVID.
And as far as the COVID, is it like will I just have to call in for that, or just go in?
You should have a lab slip. Should have been sent to you.
Yeah.
With your calendar.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the COVID and everything with you guys. So on the 31st when you come in, that's what we're checking to see if we can do the next thing, which is telling you on the 31st that on January 1st, this is what you're going to do if everything looks okay.
Okay.
You're going to stop your estrace.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to stop your birth control, start dexamethasone, and start the omnitrope.
Okay.
And the ganirelix.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the ganirelix you take in the morning between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Pick a time and stick with it.
Okay. Well, will that be on the bottle as well?
No,
I wrote it down, but okay.
It will not be on your medicine.
Okay.
Hang on one second. I just want to grab something.
Okay. Stick with it. All right. Ganirelix.
And I'm going to go over all your medications with you as well.
Okay.
Where are you getting your meds from?
Well, they sent them over to Shraft. However, we spoke with someone late last week and we asked them to send them over to Freedom. Just so we can see the price difference, and they haven't done so yet.
I think they did, but I'm telling you right now, out of experience, you're going to get cheaper pricing at Shraft's.
Really?
Yep.
So
Freedom is a going to left pharmacy. They're just I'm just gonna lay it out there. Shraft still has the best pricing for you. Are you paying? You're paying cash?
Yeah, that was we were actually seeing if our insurance were going to cover some of the because it doesn't.
So let me ask you: did your insurance cover any of your procedure? Are they covering any of the IVF?
None of the IVF, but some of the preliminary stuff they did.
All right, so Shraft's is your best person to see if they can get it covered. They will check with your insurance. They do what we call the prior authorization, and they do what we call adjudicate the prescription through.
Uh-huh.
So the one that they might be able to get filled is the Lupron.
Okay.
But that's about it. If you're paying cash for your procedure, you're most likely going to pay cash for your meds, and I would highly recommend you just go to Shraft's, okay?
Okay.
For quite a few reasons. The main reason is that pharmacy goes above and beyond what any other pharmacy will do.
Okay.
For instance, if you're running short of any of your meds and you're in a pickle and it's going to be winter time, Adam goes above and beyond to make sure. Like for instance, he has hired a courier to go to Chicago and pick up meds and bring it to a patient.
Oh, wow.
He has put it on a Delta flight and sent Uber over to pick it up and bring it to a patient.
Okay.
There's no other pharmacy that will ever do that for you, ever. Okay,
Right.
That pharmacy takes as much of the stress away from you as they can.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be my recommendation for you. So on the 31st, you're going to be seeing if you can start up your first injections, and we're going to go over all of these. Okay, one by one.
The 31st or the 1st?
The 31st, you're coming in to see.
Right.
If you can do this on the 1st.
Okay.
It's just the 1st is a holiday, so we're closed.
Right.
So we bring you in on the 31st.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now, what's going to happen is on the 1st, if you start everything, on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, you're going to be on your dexamethasone, which is just a tablet, omnitrope, and ganirelix.
Mm-hmm.
The omnitrope you take in the evening between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Pick a time and stick with that time.
The omnitrope.
The ganirelix you take in the morning between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m.
Okay.
Pick a time and stick with it.
And the omnitrope you said in the evening between what two times?
Correct. 7 p.m., 9 p.m.
Okay.
So if you choose 8 o'clock, stay with 8 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
Ganirelix, same way. Whatever time you pick, just stay with it.
Okay.
On Monday, the 4th, you see everywhere there's yellow? You're coming in for blood and ultrasound.
Okay.
Okay? On the 4th, you come back in the morning, and we check you over to see how you're doing.
Okay.
If everything looks good, we're going to tell you to start the next phase of your medication, and that is the Follistim and the low-dose HCG.
Okay.
Okay? And we'll talk about the Follistim and everything in a minute.
Okay.
When you start your Follistim and low-dose HCG, the day you start that, you hold and stop the ganirelix. So you're only taking the ganirelix for 3 days, and then you're going to temporarily stop. And then on Saturday, we're going to check to see if we restart you.
Okay. So take ganirelix, and before we start the low-dose HCG and the follistim, we stop the ganirelix.
Yeah, so this is your last ganirelix, all right? Do you see up here on your calendar? You're going to take it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't take it on the 4th. Just come in for your blood and ultrasound.
Okay.
All right? If you start your follistim, your low-dose HCG, you're not going to take your your ganirelix.
Okay.
Until we check you on Saturday.
Okay.
But let's say on the 4th you're not quite ready to start yet. Then we're going to call you and say, take your ganirelix, hold, and start your meds here. Okay? So just pay attention to what we give you. We're going to give you detailed instructions for each day.
Okay.
Okay? But as of now, ganirelix, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, do not take ganirelix on the 4th. Okay?
Yes.
Come in for your blood and ultrasound. If everything looks good, we're going to tell you to start your follistim, your low-dose HCG. You're going to stay on your dexamethasone, and you're going to stay on your omnitrope.
Okay.
All of these you take in the evening. Okay?
Evening.
You do that for the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
The evening.
On the 7th, you're going to come back in for blood and ultrasound again.
Okay.
Okay? The follistim, low-dose, HCG, dexamethasone, and omnitrope, you notice there's no dosing next to the follistim and low-dose HCG?
Right.
That's because it depends on your body, Janell, what we're gonna do. If we're gonna keep you the same or increase you, okay? Or lower it. So we'll give you the dosing. We'll always give you the dose. Okay? We'll tell you what to do on the 7th and the 8th. And then you'll come back in on the 9th. On the 9th, you're going to check for blood. We're going to check blood and ultrasound again. See how everything looks. If everything looks good and your follicles are what we need, we will start back up the ganirelix. Okay? Now, you come in the morning and we give you a call between 1 and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So when we call you on the 9th, which is a Saturday, we're going to say to you, okay, we need you to restart your ganirelix. Take that right now. And then this evening, take your follistim low dose, and it'll be your last omnitrope. Okay? So when we start back up the ganirelix, if indeed we started on the 9th, you're coming in the morning, we have to wait for results. So that one day you're going to take your ganirelix as soon as we call you. And then that Sunday, you're going to take your ganirelix in the morning. Okay?
Got it.
Okay. On that Saturday is your last dexamethasone injection. Okay? You take it for 9 days. Or the omnitrope. The dexamethasone you stay on. The omnitrope is your last injection. So you started it here on the 1st. Your last day is the 9th. Okay? I really encourage you to print your calendar and bring it with you to every appointment. Bring your calendar with you.